right, guys, I am currently washing off the Brussels sprouts. About to dice them in halves. Let me just dice them in half. These aren't the ones that are frozen. These are actually like fresh Brussels sprouts I brought from the grocery store. That was like 2 days ago. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut them in halves, and then I'm gonna put them in some aluminum foil, season them, add a little olive oil, a little butter, then they should be good to go. Foil, drop it on this, rinse them real quick. Okay, let me move some stuff around so I can be warm. I'm just gonna season these with salt and pepper. That's about it. I don't like a whole bunch of seasoning on my veggies. Doesn't taste too much taste, you know. Like I actually like vegetables, so I don't mind the taste of them. I don't want to overpower. Fold them up on the side. Make a little tray. Right, and I'm gonna just season them at first. I'm gonna just put these in. So we're gonna use Himalayan pink salt. I also apologize, guys, for maybe the glare of the sun, but it's just really sunny outside, and these are the only 2 windows in the kitchen. Everywhere else, it's actually nowhere else you can really like prep and stuff. So just deal with the sun rays, guys. Work with me. But anyway, using Himalayan pink salt to season it. Make sure I season it thoroughly. Okay. And then also whole black peppercorns. You can see that in there. Yep, whole black peppercorns. Season that as well. I think I may have a tad bit more salt, a tad bit. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Kind of add a coating. That should be good enough. I'm not going to use that much, mainly because and this is only because I'm grilling steaks. I'm going to use a bit of the Worcestershire sauce that I used on the steaks. I'm going to put a little bit in the Brussels sprouts. Now, I don't really do this if I'm making Brussels sprouts. Like sometimes I pan sear them and I'm just frying them up. I usually wouldn't add this, but since I'm already marinating my steak in this, usually when I grill or marinate vegetables, I'm gonna add this marinade because it complements the steak really well, and it kind of adds a little bit more juiciness, you know, to the vegetables. So I'm gonna add a bit of this. That should be enough. There we go. And then I'm gonna kind of do a little, one fell out. Have to rinse that off. So I'm gonna just go ahead and let it re-season with everything else. Yeah, so a little bit more seasoning on that one that I've rinsed off. There we go. Okay. So yeah, and then I just kind of go ahead and mix them together so it's kind of coated. As you guys can see now, a lot of the Brussels sprouts are coated really nicely. They all have the seasoning on them. I usually like to cook the cut open side down like this. And then I'm gonna add some butter. I think I'm gonna make some tea too, guys. I feel like having some tea. I think that's next up. Actually, I gotta prepare the potatoes too, so once I'm done adding the butter slices, I'm gonna add one in the middle and kind of bunch them together. Yeah, so we can kind of, actually not in the middle, let's do one on one side, one on the other. I'm gonna cut, boom. Okay, and then that'll kind of make sure the vegetables don't dry out or get too, you know, dehydrated, I guess. They get all like, just something I wouldn't want to eat. So yeah, so this is pretty much how I prepare the Brussels sprouts for the grill. I go ahead and I just season them, salt, pepper. I add a bit of olive oil, about a tablespoon. I add a little bit of the Worcestershire sauce as like something to marinate in. Only because I'm grilling and I already marinated my steak in that. So that's why I'm adding it here. It complements the steak well, it tastes really good. So yeah, guys, so this is the Brussels sprouts. These are gonna go on the grill. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the potatoes. I'm gonna be gonna have probably some baked potatoes with it as well. So we're gonna get that ready to go, and then yeah. Be right back, guys. All right, guys, so we are going to be grilling later, as I mentioned, but before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and season and pre-marinate the steaks, and I'm going to let them sit in the fridge for a bit, kind of soak up all the marinade and the seasonings and stuff like that, and then we'll throw it on the grill in a few hours. So luckily, I actually ran out of this steak seasoning, Montreal steak seasoning. They had it up in their little spice cabinet here at the cabin, which was great, so I'm going to use theirs. The one that I bought in place of it, which is the Slap Your Mama seasoning, which is kind of like a Cajun seasoning. It's really good. I've had this before on a lot of food, chicken. Make sure, there you go. Chicken, shrimp, and you know, all those different types of meats. The tea's ready, which is great. So Slap Your Mama is great. I like it. You can season it like I said, all different types of meats, but they actually have the original seasoning I like. So I'm going to use the steak seasoning. I'm going to put this back in the bag. I'm not going to use both because I don't want it to be too salty. And as a matter of fact, guys, let me go ahead and get some tea. Here. I know I was telling you guys about these kind of flavored teas based off of alcohol, rum. They have cognac, brandy. They don't taste like alcohol, not even in the slightest. I don't know, maybe that was just a marketing ploy, but it's just regular black tea, which is still really good. So go ahead and pour up some tea. We also have the honey spoons. You can see it, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna just pour up the tea. I'm actually gonna add some rum, actual rum, to my tea, since it is a rum flavored tea. So I've been doing that since I'm out here, and it's been working, it's been tasty. So oops, I want to knock over the tamale plate. So we'll go ahead and pour some nice hot water into the tea cups, the mugs I should say, and then yeah, I don't want to fill mine to the top because I'm pouring some rum in mine. Right? One of the spoons, and then kind of let the tea just kind of, yeah. And again, guys, if my hands look extra dry, I apologize. It is cold out here, so lotion or not, you get ashy quick. All right, so we're gonna let the tea sit. Perfect. Okay, which is great. I already washed the meats and all that, so I'm gonna move the teas out the way. I don't want no meat splashing to get on it. Okay, so again, Montreal steak seasoning and Worcestershire sauce, which I brought from home. So I'm gonna just season it. I usually add onions, garlic, all of those things. I don't have them with me, I didn't want to pack too much stuff since I mentioned earlier we had so many leftovers. I just didn't want to overwhelm myself with packing leftovers and you know, the garlic and the onions and all the herbs and stuff. I didn't want to do all that, so I just did mainly leftovers and then the basic necessities I need to make to grill a steak and veggies. So we're gonna go ahead and flip these steaks over. We're gonna marinate these steaks. This way, there we go. We're gonna let these sit and marinate. I'm just gonna lightly season them. Just with the steak seasoning, not with the Cajun seasoning, Slap Your Mama, because I don't want to over season it with too many different seasonings. Most of those seasonings contain like salt, pepper, garlic. They all contain like the same type of seasoning, so I don't feel the need to like use both. I just use one of them. And you can kind of tell with the steak seasoning as well. It's a mixture of a lot of different seasonings. You can tell by the color, texture of the seasoning. So yeah. All right, guys. So that's pretty quick. It's not a lot. I'm just gonna sit here and let it marinate. While let me put a little bit more Worcestershire sauce. Sit here and let it marinate while the juices. Kind of give it some juice right there. And a little bit more seasoning, just a tiny bit. I don't overdo it. The juice kind of ran off some of the seasonings on top, so go ahead and put that back. Maybe that was right there. There we go. Okay, and then I like to just go ahead and cover it up. Make sure the ends are folded. You don't want nothing dripping out, because that would be really unsanitary. And then yeah, guys, so I just kind of pack it up like that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the fridge, guys. We're gonna put it in the fridge, let it marinate, let it soak up all those wonderful juices. And then after a few hours, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on the grill, and that should be really good. That's seasoned well, it has it's marinated. And then the veggies and stuff, I don't really need to marinate those. Those are fine. I can season them and throw them on the grill as ready. But yeah, so just wanted to share you guys my I was gonna say my marination process, but my process to marinate the meats. Again, I usually use garlic, onions. I use a lot of different, you know, other seasonings, like actual like herb seasonings and stuff like that, vegetable seasonings, but I don't have all that today, so it's pretty much just seasoning and Worcestershire sauce. That's it. Nothing too complicated, but just enough to let the steak lock in some flavor while we just enjoy the day. And then we're not gonna grill too late at night. It's gonna probably be like afternoonish, so we don't want it to get dark out here because it's not really well lit. So we'll probably start throwing the steaks on the grill sometime in the mid to late afternoon before it gets dark, so we can kind of enjoy that and then relax and enjoy the surroundings. All right, guys. So yeah, you guys can jump back once we throw these on the grill. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse these potatoes off, cut some of these roots off. Rinse them. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cut these roots off right here. You guys can see them, but cut those off. And I'm sorry, guys, I apologize in advance. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'll show you in a sec. My technique is moving potatoes. You guys can see how I do it. More. Okay, guys, so I removed the roots off the potato, Usually what I do is I kind of do this like, I don't want to do it too hard, but I do this kind of method with the knife, and then I remove the roots and any excess stuff from it. So I don't want to do too much, get it all over the counter. So I did it over the trash can. So I'm just gonna throw some potatoes on the grill. I usually like to kind of cut it a bit down the middle, and then I kind of like to cut it towards the side. How I make, or how I eat baked potatoes, I like it to be a baked potato, but I like to slash it across and kind of just slash it all over the potato, and then just put the butter, salt, pepper, and all that stuff. Like, I don't want to just do it down the middle and then just eat from the middle. I kind of like to just mush it all up, but while it bakes, I kind of pre-cut it so that the flavor, you know, everything can kind of seep through. And when I cut it open, once it's done, it'll be even better. So after I do this, guys, I'm gonna go ahead, let me put this over here, then move the aluminum foil and the potatoes more in the view of the camera, so you guys can see. All right, so seasonings for the potatoes, pretty much the same. I just kind of coat it with some pepper, the outer part, some pepper, some salt, Himalayan salt that I showed you guys earlier that I used, the Himalayan salt, which is great. I coat it in there. I do not add any Worcestershire sauce to the potatoes. That's not 100% necessary. For a nice little coating on the potato skin to make it really tender while it grills, I'll add a little bit of olive oil. And usually when I do that, I kind of like to make sure really all of the potatoes get covered in olive oil. That is important. Okay. And then same with the potatoes, I like to include some slices of butter because I really like it to be tender. So include some butter. I'm just gonna kind of grill these all together. I know people do grill potatoes separate, but these are kind of small, so I'm not gonna each give them a separate grill or a separate aluminum packaging thingy. I'm just gonna do them all together. If they were bigger potatoes, I probably would. So anyway, so we'll add more butter and then kind of enclose it in, and then we'll go ahead and we'll throw it on the grill. In a few seconds, guys. Bring you outside to the grill. Come on. Oh yeah, but you know what? So these are the potatoes on the grill. Got a little bit crispy on the one side, but I don't mind that. I feel like that could be good because, you know, you cut them open, you eat the insides anyway, so. But that's the last thing on the grill, guys. These steaks and the Brussels sprouts are done. Once these are done, we're gonna sit by the bonfire and we're gonna eat. So you'll join me in a second. Hang tight. All right, guys, so the grill dinner made on the grill is ready. You guys can see my plate. I have mashed potatoes, really crispy burnt Brussels sprouts, which is really how I like them, and a nice grilled steak, which is really crispy. Not cooked too much inside, it looks like it, but it's pretty good. All right, guys, so I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna kind of give you guys a view where you can see the fire and me, so you guys can kind of enjoy, like, you know, the vibe that I'm enjoying now, and then you guys, we're gonna eat together. Tight. By the way, guys, there is a table up there, too big to bring down here, but the table's not by the fire and I'm cold, so not gonna be doing the table over there. I'm just gonna go ahead and enjoy my food here, partially on the seat and then partially in my lap, maybe. Not a problem though, this food's about to be great. The good thing about these chairs, they have kind of wide arms, so that was my plate. But all right, guys, we'll take a bite of this. These mashed potatoes. part of a bone. I gotta say, guys, this is pretty good. I'm gonna try the Brussels sprouts next. Oh yeah. This food is awesome. If you guys are eating right now, let me know what you're eating in the comments. Leave a comment if you're having dinner or breakfast or whatever. Let me know what you're eating, guys. I'd love to know. It's in the kitchen. Salt and pepper in the kitchen. In the fridge. Towards the top. By the A1. This is great, guys. It's nice to be able to enjoy like a good meal outside by a fire. Still a bit cold. Kind of why I put on my overcoat again and I have the Mickey Mouse PJs because we're not going anywhere. We're just here enjoying the rental. So this whole video, guys, I'll be very comfy. I'm not gonna really be dressing up. The most you'll see me dress up is when I leave, and still that's like a lounge outfit. So order the steak. I want to be careful not to flip my plate. Okay. Fire. It's food. It's good. The steak is seasoned really good too. I was happy they had the Montreal steak seasoning because I had ran out of it. So I used the substitute, the Slap Your Mama seasoning I mentioned earlier, but nothing like that Montreal, guys. Even with the Slap Your Mama, it would have been good. Just not the same without that Montreal steak seasoning. That is some good steak seasoning. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying your meal or day wherever you're at. I know I am. Got these Christmas napkins. I don't want to catch on fire, but it says Merry. Christmas is past, but I'm still in the Christmas mood until like maybe the first week of January. And then it's like, start of a new year. Even though my favorite time of year is towards the end. I love September through December. Also, the Brussels sprouts, that Worcestershire sauce I added, it gives it a nice flavor. You know, it was on the grill for a minute because I like mine crispy, burnt almost. I don't like it to be a little brown or nothing. I'm going to put it on the grill, grill it, have it crispy. The inside of the Brussels sprout will still be soft anyway. So, to me, I'm like, burn it, crisp it. It really complements the meat well, the Brussels sprouts, with that marinade I used with it. This is great, guys. No, I'm not talking as much, but yeah. There have been people walking throughout the day here too, on the trails and stuff. I plan to come back here, so I'll definitely do trails and stuff when I come back. This time, I just wanted to do nothing and enjoy my nothingness in nice surroundings, soaked in hot water, aka the bathtub. Not the bathtub. Excuse me, the cowboy tub. Refreshed, drinking some water. Excuse me. Whew. Went down the wrong pipe, guys. Yeah, this is good, guys. I was waiting for this. Once I saw that the rental had a grill, I knew I'm gonna put some steaks on there, some vegetables, some potatoes. Enjoy that. That's what I was trying to avoid. Not want this to end up on the ground. I would be very sad. Yeah, I also wanted to cook a little earlier too, before it gets too dark. There's not too much wildlife over here, but there is some. And I know cooking steaks at night, they're gonna want to come here. They're gonna want some, so I figure let's do it earlier. Excuse me. I'm sure you guys noticed we've been playing a lot of reggae, old school music, just great music to just play in the background as the day goes on, you know. Real good. I wish I could enjoy a cup of rum after this, but it's gone. The rum is gone. But granted, we didn't come here with a full bottle. My friend had gifted me a bottle of that rum from Trinidad, and I had already opened it and shared it with some other friends. So we may have like a half a bottle. And then I was making tea, and we brought some eggnog, stuff like that. So it dissipated before our journey was over, but it's not a big deal to me. You know, I like to enjoy a cup, but it's not. If it's gone, it's gone. I'm not gonna hop in the car and go down, because we're actually not far from like a store or something. You have to drive down the road, kind of get out this mountain area, but I'm not doing all that. I got a lot of tea left, plenty of water. This is my main mode of hydration. Water. I drink that all day, every day. Always. I keep water in my car. And I always keep a pack of water. The seasoning is like steak seasoning. Also, what I like to do with the baked potatoes within the grill, or grilled potatoes, I should say, I pre-cut them like I showed you guys before I put them on the grill. So by the time they're done, I take them out. Usually at the bottom of the aluminum foil that I cook them in is like a combination of butter, olive oil, the juices from the potatoes grilling. Usually I'll cut up the potatoes, and then I'll pour that juice from the potatoes cooking, as well as add a little bit of butter, and then that's kind of that it's like its own marinade, you know, but it's really good. I like it. And you can just kind of pour it over the potatoes, and it's delicious. Nose getting a little runny because it's getting a little later. I don't know what time it is. It should be getting close to evening though. Like late afternoon, evening time. Almost done here. This is great, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying something really good. Whether you cooked or picked up some food, takeout, delivery. I like both. I love cooking. My favorite's cooking because I like to prepare my food how I prepare it. I know what ingredients went into it. I know what seasonings went into it. I don't like to over season my food. I kind of season as it goes. I know people say black people season a lot. I season good, but not like, I don't over season, because high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, all that kind of like runs in my family. So I like to take precaution and kind of eat good, you know. I don't eat out a whole lot. I do. I mainly eat out on days where like I can get a deal on food. Like for Tuesdays, I get Taco Tuesdays, which are like asada tacos. You can put onion, cilantro in them, and they're like $1 something. There's another spot on Wednesdays, they have $1.50 fish tacos. And these fish tacos, they like batter the fish. At this spot that I go to, I'll probably do a video on that too. These fish tacos are fire. Oh my gosh, they're delicious. So, I probably need to do a video on those fish. If you guys want me to do a video on the fish tacos, let me know. drop a comment below. Let me know. If you do, I'll let you guys know what spot it is and so forth. But they're really good. I mean, those fish tacos are crispy and delicious, and oh man. But usually, yeah, when I order out, I try to cook. It's just that during the week after work, part of the time during the week I go to the gym. By the time I'm done with the gym and I'm back home showered, I don't have too much time before I can relax and go to bed to prep for work tomorrow. So I don't really like to I should say that I don't feel like cooking during the week sometimes, because I just, yeah. If it's a Friday, usually if it's a Friday, so maybe done for today. It just kind of depends. I know you guys can't see it probably fully, but the sky's getting a lot clearer since that rain. There could be rain today. If there is, it's later on, but I don't see, I have a little bit of clouds, but I don't see enough coming in to where it's going to be like a heavy rain, or, you know. So the stars should be nice tonight. If they are really nice, I may get in the hot tub. Because what I will say is getting in there at night and looking up at the sky is really beautiful. But yeah, guys, drop comments in the comment section. Let me know what other videos you want me to do. I do have a full-time job, but I'm a pretty active person. I'm not the most active, but I can definitely be more active for my channel. There's so many things to do. So I can do gym routine. You know, I work in IT. I can do videos on that as well. I'm a black girl in STEM. I've always been a STEM major in college. This is the last bite, guys. The last bite. That's all me. Little piece of Brussels sprout. Yeah, so that was delicious. And the good thing is that I have a sweet potato pie in the fridge, and I'm gonna eat that later. Not now, because I'm pretty settled in, but later I'm gonna eat the sweet potato pie. I think that's gonna be just everything, guys. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me, guys. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment, repost, reshare to anyone you know, guys. Again, this is my channel. It's mainly about travel. It's about just a positive, uplifting channel about things I do. You know, I like to travel. I like to do different stuff, and I want to showcase and share that with you guys. Do more interesting things, and you know, maybe inspire other people to do interesting things and kind of get out of their element and just enjoy life, because I'm about enjoying life. It is short. I'm not finna spend it upset. I'm not finna spend it stressed out. I'm not finna spend it and doing anything other than being happy and making the best out of my life as humanly possible. I'm put here for a reason, and I'm put here to enjoy life. I'm gonna do that. So, and hopefully you guys join me and see more videos and stuff I'm gonna put together. But anyway, guys, we're rolling on 30 minutes, so talk to you later, guys.